Just want to share with you guys these 3 Iron Man villains from the Iron Man movie series. These 2 at the sides are different versions of Titanium Man, and the center one is Crymson Dynamo. First, let's check out this Titanium Man. This figure is based off his modern appearance, not his classic appearance. The sculpt on the figure is actually quite decent. The silver parts are really shiny silver with some greyish wash. There is a shine to the green parts, but I feel that the green is kind of too bright compared to his appearance in the comic. The shoulder pads are also large, just like in the comics. And the head sculpt looks good. Here's a closer look. The silver parts are sculpted well, and the sculpt at the back looks awesome as well. The huge shoulder pads is attached to the shoulders and it can kind of move about up and down. It doesn't really restrict the movement because when you lift the arms up, the shoulder pads move up as well. Doesn't really look nice though because it looks kind of bulky when we do this position. It comes with the gimmick missile launcher. I am missing the missile. I only have the launcher. There is a clip over here for you to attach it to any part of the arm. I'm not sure where you would attach it. Yeah, I guess this is okay. It's kind of loose though. Or is it at the bicep? Yeah, I don't know where to put this because if I were to put at this part of the forearm, it's actually kind of small for the clip. So yeah, not really sure where to put this. And this looks awkward to put at the bicep area. And for size comparison, the recent Iron Man figures, like this Extremis Iron Man, is slightly taller than the Titanium Man figure. Not too bad though, because I think when you pose it, the size difference isn't too bad. Here's a side view. You can see Iron Man clearly slightly taller than the Titanium Man. And the body mold is also reused for the Ironmonger with Ultron, which is exactly the same from neck to toe, except for the shoulder pads and the head sculpt. The shoulder pad on this one is connected the same way at the shoulder area and moves up and down. But in terms of paintwork, it really regressed because the Titanium Man has excellent shiny silver, but this one really kind of looks plastic. Very little shine compared to the Titanium Man. Even though it is slightly small compared to the recent Iron Man Marvel Legends figures, this figure I feel still holds up and still looks awesome. Next up is this version of Titanium Man, which actually isn't based on any comic appearance at all. He's actually based on one of the Iron Man movie games. Again, the sculpt on the figure is actually quite decent. It's really good. The armor is really sculpted quite well. The only downside is that the grey parts are really grey. There isn't any wash at all and there isn't any shine to it as well. So sculpt is good, but paintwork not really that great. Here's a closer look. The paintwork on the eyes and the arc reactor is really sharp and looks good. There's a star on each of the shoulder pad. And like I said, decent sculpt but really plain looking because there isn't much paintwork to it, just dull grey. This time round the shoulder pad is attached to the shoulder ball so it rotates with the arm, which is better actually. And again, it comes with the gimmick missile launcher, and this time round it can attach pretty well at the forearm area. There. But the main downside of the figure is that it is really short. Don't understand why Hasbro did this size for this figure. This Titanium Man is really much shorter than the recent Marvel Legends figures and also shorter than his green counterpart. Overall, this figure is really forgettable, especially because it isn't a comic appearance and also that it looks more like a Halo character instead of an Iron Man villain. And lastly, here's Crymson Dynamo. Again, this one has really good sculpt and also good paintwork. The red is kind of chrome-ish. There is a really good shine to it. Same goes for the silver parts, which has a shine and also some greyish wash. The appearance of the figure follows closely to the comics, although the only downside is that in the comics he looks more bulky than how this figure is. I really like the shine on the silver parts and also the shine on all the red parts. The sculpt really follows closely to the comics, especially at the shoulder pad area. Here's the back of the figure. Looks good, except why must they have this printed at the butt? This figure also comes with the gimmick missile launcher. For this figure, I don't have it at all. And for size, like the first Titanium Man that I shared earlier, it is slightly shorter than the recent Iron Man figures. Here is the BAF Crymson Dynamo. This one is a really huge and awesome figure. That's it for this quick sharing. To me, these two figures still holds up until now. They fit in well with the recent Marvel Legends figures, but this one is definitely out of place. Too small, and the appearance isn't based on any comics or whatsoever. It's a one-off appearance in the game. Do share in the comments if you still have any of these three figures in your collection, and check out my other reviews and my channel.